Imagine standing under a relentless Tokyo rain, the cold drops stinging your skin like forgotten regrets, while the person you love hides a truth that tastes like bitter ash in your mouth. That's the visceral pull of Oshi no Ko Season 3 Episode 2, released on January 21, 2026. A chapter in the saga where hope clashes with despair, much like the ancient Greek tragedies where heroes chase vengeance only to lose their souls, or the real-life scandals of pop icons like Michael Jackson, whose fame hid a storm of secrets. This episode dives deeper into the idol world's underbelly, building on Season 2's revelations where Ruby uncovers hints of her mother's killer, igniting a fire that now burns brighter. It's not just a story, it's a mirror to our own hidden battles. Have you ever pretended to smile while your heart screamed? Watch and feel the suspense grip you, urging you to uncover what lies beneath the spotlight. What if one calculated move could rewrite your fate? Streaming on HiDive and Crunchyroll, this episode picks up right after Episode 1's tense setup, where Ruby seeks out old allies to fuel her rise. Here, she throws herself into a chaotic variety show called Dig Deep, One Chance, a brutal arena that echoes the cutthroat reality TV battles like Survivor, where alliances form and break in an instant. Picture yourself backstage, the air thick with sweat and whispered deals, as Ruby navigates egos and spotlights to climb higher, her every smile a weapon, her words a trap. Meanwhile, Aqua walks a rainy street with Akane, their conversation heavy like the downpour, revealing cracks in their bond that feel as raw as a lover's quarrel in a classic film like Casablanca. We meet Yoshizumi, the overworked assistant director whose exhaustion mirrors the real grind of Hollywood crew members during endless shoots, and his sister Mimi, a VTuber whose hidden struggles expose the lonely side of online fame, much like modern influencers battling burnout behind perfect filters. The episode ends on a nail-biting edge, a scramble for cosplayers that promises chaos, leaving you wondering, will these fragile plans hold, or crumble like empires in history's great falls? It's a tight 24 minutes that hooks you, making you crave the next piece of the puzzle and the plot's forward march. This episode accelerates the main arc like a train hurtling toward an unknown station, advancing Ruby's quest for truth through fame's dark corridors. Key revelations hit hard. Ruby's shift from innocent dreamer to shrewd player, using deception to extract info, echoes Aqua's own tactics from earlier seasons. Think of it as siblings mirroring each other in a twisted dance, like the rival brothers in The Godfather plotting in shadows. The twist? Her manipulations pay off in popularity spikes, but at what cost? Pacing is masterful, blending slow burn tension with quick cuts, balancing drama without overload. Yet, fans on Reddit and X, like in our /anime discussions, often puzzle over cloudy aspects like Akane's quiet acceptance of her role in Aqua's heart. Does she know she's not his first choice? Drawing from the manga, chapters 84 to 86, post-season 2's end around chapter 80. This stems from her deep empathy, a trait built since her introduction, where she senses emotions like a detective in Sherlock Holmes tales. It's not confusion, it's deliberate, showing how love can blind us, much like historical figures like Cleopatra, who played power games knowing the risks. Previous episodes' revenge setup from Season 2 amplifies this. Ruby's fire ignited by AI's death now consumes her, clarified by manga's deeper dives into her psyche. X posts buzz with stress over her obsession, mirroring real fan theories on how far she'll go. Overall, it's a revelation-packed ride that clarifies the siblings' parallel paths without rushing the mystery. What hidden truths will fame unearth next? For characters, Ruby steals the show with her emotional plunge, her hidden wounds from losing AI festering into cold calculation. Her choices surprise yet feel true, transforming her from wide-eyed girl to a force like Joan of Arc, leading with fierce resolve but risking her soul. Have you felt that shift, where pain turns you strategic? Aqua grapples with guilt, his dialogue consistent in its brooding depth, while Akane's quiet strength shines, her motivations rooted in selfless love that echoes sacrificial heroes in myths. Ichigo's return adds layers, his guidance a mix of wisdom and regret, like a mentor in Star Wars haunted by past failures. Themes resonate profoundly, power's corrupting edge, where fame becomes a blade for revenge, manifesting in Ruby's lies that parallel real-world political schemes like Watergate's deceptions. Morality blurs, is survival worth the despair? Hope flickers against it, in moments of connection that question if bonds can redeem us, much like in Victor Hugo's Les Miserables, where mercy battles vengeance. World-building expands the universe with VTubing and cosplay lore, complicating the idol ecosystem like adding layers to a historical empire, showing how digital fame isolates, drawing from actual VTuber controversies like those in Hololive. Dialogue sparkles with sharpness, poetic lines like rain-soaked confessions that linger, foreshadowing fractures. Imagine hearing a whisper that echoes your own doubts, pulling you into the scene. It's impactful, avoiding cliches by grounding in raw emotion, resonating long after, like famous famous speeches in history that stirred revolutions. Animation under art director Tetsuya Usami, with credits to the Doga Kobo team, is a feast. Fluid movements in chaotic show segments contrast still, shadowy close-ups that symbolize inner turmoil, colors shifting from vibrant spotlights to muted grays like a mood ring reflecting despair. Lighting plays tricks, shadows creeping like doubts in a thriller, enhancing emotional punches. Beauty here means vulnerability, not just gloss. Visuals director Takafumi Kawano deserves praise for shots that make you feel the rain's chill or the stage's heat. Direction and cinematography amplify this. Camera angles tilt during tense talks, like peering into souls. Editing rhythms pulse like a heartbeat in crisis, mirroring characters' frenzy. Think Hitchcock's suspense in Psycho, building dread through cuts. The soundtrack haunts like a ghost. OST motifs swell in manipulative moments, crescendos burning into memory, while silence in reflective scenes speaks volumes, louder than any scream. New OP, Test Me, by Chan Mina sets a gritty tone. ED Serenade, by Notori lingers softly. Voice acting elevates it all. Yuri Igoma as Ruby delivers with chilling intensity, her timbre trembling in vulnerable spots, embodying a soul on the edge, like a performer in Black Swan cracking under pressure. Takeo Otsuka's Aqua brings brooding depth, his voice a low rumble of conflict. This episode hit me like a wave crashing over old wounds. Ruby's descent sparked a mix of wonder at her grit and fear for her loss of innocence, leaving scars of empathy. The pivotal clash, a collision of lies and loyalties, shifts destinies like tectonic plates, echoing universal questions. Can revenge heal, or does it devour? Imagine carrying that burden, the echo of a fading cry in your chest. Have you wondered if fame's light is worth the darkness? It provokes deep reflection, compelling you to question your own sacrifices. Pacing might feel dense with industry details, potentially opaque for newcomers, but it's deliberate, immersing us in the world's complexity like a novel's slow build. Some ambiguity in relationships could confuse, yet it mirrors life's messiness, a thematic choice that heightens suspense. Balanced, the strengths and character depth outweigh these, though the heaviness might overwhelm lighter viewers. Some. Oshi no Ko Season 3 Episode 2 excels in narrative drive and emotional rawness, though its intensity requires commitment. Succeeds brilliantly, blending critique with heart. But as the credits fade, one question haunts. What if the next step in Ruby's journey is your own unspoken truth? Watch and let the curiosity consume you. It's not just an episode, it's the spark that ignites your inner quest.